Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
And we're doing a kind of very late intro video for our Babylon 5. This is kind of an overview. It's going to be a series of small videos, hopefully small videos, on the Babylon 5 fleets, going by each race, basically, each faction. And this is Earth Force. This is the Earth Alliance fleet, all of it.
Now, beginning to the end.
Yes. Now it seems like there is an absolute huge amount of ships, and there are, but they are from all eras of Babylon 5. So a lot of these ships on the left-hand side, the white ships, are not around or not really used by the time you're fighting the late stuff. Right. So at the back you can see, this is going to be complicated. Right, so at the back we have Babylon 5 herself, which is kind of the latest edition of the Earth Force. So there's Babylon 5 in all her glory. Nice little space station. Over here we have all the ships of the era of the... Oh, that ship's in the wrong place. All these ships are the era of the Dilgar War. They're the early ships the Earth Force used during the Dilgar conflict, and then moving into the Minbari War, we have the Nova class versions of ships and various other types of Nova at the back, lots of other versions. And the Babylon 5 we all know and love is of course just here with all the Omega class ships, lots of Omegas. And then finishing off with the Warlocks, which is the newest edition of ship to the Babylon 5 universe. So yeah, we have quite a collection here for all the stuff you ever want to do with Babylon 5. So it's the first carrier built by humanity. No, second actually, that's the first one there. That's the main carrier built by humanity. Then you've got the Tillman herself, the Aegis, the Gothenburg, a load of civilian ships at the back there, and here we have of course the Hyperion class of ship, which was the standard ship at the time of the Dilgar War, and it sort of covers all the different eras of humanity. So keeping things simple, you're not going to get guys like these over here fighting in the late war. This is the guys that are going to be fighting in the Civil War, the run up to the Shadow War and all that sort of stuff. And now fighting the Drock, of course. So that's a very quick overview. What do you got to say about that?
Huge.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than we thought it was. Because we've been fighting era specific Dilgar. We've been fighting Minbari War, and this is the fleet. Most of this here is the fleet that's been fighting the Minbari War, and over this side we have some of the ships that turned up in the very end of the Minbari War. The Minbari War actually ended on the same timeline, more or less, yeah. But it ended in the end in humanity's favour. So that went quite well. So overall, what are your views as a whole of Earth Force? What do you think?
Good. Very dynamic.
But what do you think of Earth Force as a whole? We're talking about the whole of Earth Force here.
Old Earth Force, very bad.
Yeah, well...
New Earth Force, amazing.
Yeah, we learnt a lot over the years.
A lot. Especially the fact that most ships, they don't come with sensor jams, but they stop sensor jamming. So you get no minuses.
That makes a huge difference.
Massive difference.
Just think about it, sensor jamming has only been an issue when we're playing Minbari War.
Well, we haven't played any others yet, have we? So
no,
we'll find out, won't we?
So you will see what we play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all those over there, Dilgar, all those over here, generally Minbari War onwards.
All you've got is you've got Dilgar, and then you've got Minbari War, and then you have Civil War.
Yeah, the very back here is a Civil War. Yeah, it's a shame that the Earth didn't fight in the Shadow War.
Which one? The first or the last one?
well, they didn't fight in the first. Well, technically Earth did, because Earth was a base for the Shadows, but in the first Great Shadow War. But the second Great Shadow War, Earth didn't take part because Clark was on the Shadows' side, but he didn't want to bring Earth into it.
Well, good on him. It really wouldn't have been a good idea to bring the whole thing into it.
Probably not.
No, it's just no.
So we know how these guys hold up against Minbari. The guys, Old Earth Force gets slaughtered by Minbari. New Earth Force does really well against Minbari.
No, we don't really know. I'll just be honest with you.
We do.
We don't.
On average.
I just rolled ones the entire
No,
game.
on average, we've played games as well. We've played other games as well. Remember, against Minbari.
They're very too expensive. To
Yeah,
do
alright,
one.
that is
You know what it is? Oh,
that is true.
it's so hard to actually like pin it down because you can't get a 950 Minbari ship. It has to be double the that.
That's true. That is all very true. So yeah, so that is the overview of the Babylon 5 fleet. So Earth starts off in the Dilgar War as a quick overview. Earth started off with this as the standard ship of the Earth fleet, and this guy here did a little thing. They were the standard ships, more or less. If you look down here, we have the main battleships of the humans of that era, and various other ships, lots of system patrol craft and stuff, which are used any time. As the Dilgar War went on, we ended up with the Nova, of course, was I think the newest entry before the Dilgar War ended. Then we ended up with the Earth Minbari War, where the humans had to, well, discover that their fleet that fought the Dilgar didn't turn out to be as good as the fleet that fought.
Maybe they should just listen to the Centauri and not got involved with the Minbari.
Well, that's true, that's true. Or maybe Earth Force shouldn't have got involved in the Dilgar War.
They didn't.
They did.
They got attacked.
No, Earth attacked the Dilgar. We drew a red line across the galaxy and said if you cross this line you die.
Fair enough.
Now, we had actually been hijacking Dilgar ships secretly, covertly.
That's how we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, we had been doing naughty things, which got us involved in the Dilgar War. Now, of course, we're fighting the Drak War, which is a big one for the Earth Force, but the Earth Force seems to be well equipped for that. So what's our next campaign?
It is Earth Civil War.
Yes, we're going to do the Earth Civil War. Hence the amount of Amigas and stuff we've got knocking around over here, because this is our Civil War box.
And meanwhile, now people are going, well, you haven't got the Earth Civil War thing, because I don't see any like shadow converted ships.
And you have your shadow converted ships, which is not on this table. We have another fleet, another human fleet, which is shadow converted ships, which we are not even going to do a video on right now, because we've got too much to do with this one. So that's it. I'm very proud of Babylon 5, by the way, at the back there. It's cute ship, like it. It's rather big. Right, so that's it. That's the intro video to our Babylon 5.
Yes.
Yes. So, have you got anything to add?
Not really. It's just a huge fleet. And the good thing is about doing the video after we've done the campaign. Everyone who's seen the campaign can see which ship is better than the other.
That is very true. You've seen practically everything other than this guy. You've actually seen in combat. You haven't seen that guy in combat, but everyone else has seen all the different ships, and
We haven't seen him in combat. 'Cause
No.
he got blown to pieces.
No,
before
he
could
did.
do anything.
That was embarrassing, wasn't it? So we do have all of these, and you will see it in games to come. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a little video on each of the individual eras of ships.
No, let's do each individual ship.
No. It's going to do an overview of, maybe we should do it in ship class to keep it simple. So they're very short videos.
Yeah, you could. Try it.
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll see what we do. So keep a lookout for it. This has been Imperator Vespasian.
History Psychic. That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.